In the final part of exporting SurveyMonkey data for analysis in SPSS, we're going to be looking at our third example of exporting data. This time we're going to be exporting a file as an SPSS SAV file. So this is the option we're choosing in the export survey data dialog, just simply SPSS. And you can see it's a paid feature. So it's basically saying if you want to have this and you're not on the correct plan, you're going to have to upgrade to get that facility to export your data as SPSS. Doing so though may have some serious advantages with regard to the amount of work you have to do having exported the data, as we shall see. So this time we don't have to check the file beforehand. It's actually been exported as an SPSS SAV file. So as a native SPSS file, we simply go to File, Open, Data. Here I have the actual file itself that's been exported into its own little folder. If I click open at that point, I can see that it's been correctly formatted. We've got some system variable names, field headers across the top here, which simply call them Q001 or Q002 or Q003 here. But all of the variable labels and value labels have been correctly attached. I can see that when I switch on or off the value label display button here. You can see that look, there's numeric values under there. These are not string descriptions or string codes or string values. They're actual little value labels with numeric values under them. And in fact, I can just jump to the variable view here. I can see that it's all more or less been correctly set up as we would expect. One little thing to bear in mind is that it does tend to, by default, format them as numeric 8-2. That means it adds 2 decimal places to it. And most of these fields don't need 2 decimal places. It doesn't need to be 1.00, it just needs to be 1. It doesn't really make a difference analytically, but it can cause issues if you wanted to, for example, export your data as a Microsoft Graphics object. It can cause issues there. So I do tend to change them, instead of 8.2, change them something like 2.0 or something like that, just in case that happens. The other thing to bear in mind is it also tends to format all of these numeric questions as nominal, even though some of them may be ordinal in nature. So this is kind of there's a rank order here to this variable here. We can see that in the variable information, we can see that there's a rank order within the last 7 days, within the last month, within the last 3 months. Because there's an order to it, that should properly be listed as an ordinal variable. Same here, where I might get rid of the decimal places and change it to numeric with a 2. This also has a rank order to it, so I might change that to ordinal. But apart from that, these are quite small issues and things which you should be able to fix quite quickly. So there are some advantages here with regard to having it exported as an SPSS SAV file, because of course it's carried over all of this formatting and labeling, which we don't then have to fix having exported the file from SurveyMonkey.